Hello, Coach. Bill Burnett here with the Fellowship of Christian Athletes again, and we're talking about Wisdom Walks, a book written by Dan Britton and Jimmy Page. It's published by Summerside Press. Inconsistency is the only thing in which men are consistent, according to Horace Smith. I don't know who Horace is, but I think he knows what he's talking about. You know, you think about consistency in athletics, and every coach knows how important that is. You know, first downs keep the drive alive, right? Keep our offense on the field, keep our opponent's defense off the field. I think at any level, teams that play with the most consistency are those who have the most time of possession, fewest turnovers, penalties, less penalties, so forth and so on, win most of the games. I think that's just the way it is. This is true in almost every sport. I don't think it's unique just to football. The player or a team that practices, prepares, performs with the most consistency generally outplays their opponent. And when we move the chains, we create and sustain momentum. You know, consistency leads to continuous forward progress. It's defined by being stable, reliable, persistent. Inconsistency, on the other hand, is the enemy of excellence. It takes shortcuts, it makes excuses, it leads to breakdown of trust, and a lack of progress and improvement. It's one step forward, two steps back. Consistency is fueled by self-discipline and diligence. We can look at some writing of Solomon, who tells us to look at one of the smallest creations in the universe and look at their diligent activity. In Proverbs 6, verses 6 to 8, he says, "Go to the ant, you sluggard, consider its ways and be wise. It has no commander, no overseer or ruler, yet it stores its provisions in summer and gathers its food at harvest." Unfortunately, many of us don't see that what we do today affects what we become tomorrow, but that is certainly something that is true in life. Being consistent is one of the most difficult things that we can try to execute in our lives. It really doesn't come natural for most of us. We have to work at it. And when we're consistent, people can count on us. They know what to expect. They know that we're going to be the same person in every circumstance. They know that we're willing to do whatever it takes to be a person a responsible person. Moving the chains means that you simply do what it takes to reach your goal. Doing the little things that lead to growth. It means doing the hard things, even when we don't want to do them, when we want to quit, we don't feel like doing things, we're tired. We can't see the results that we want to see. And the things that we're wanting to happen, the good things, don't seem to be happening the way we'd like for them to. Now, you know, as competitors and coaches, we know the value of training in the physical realm. If we train during the off season, we go the extra mile in practice, we pay attention to the little things, we get bigger, faster, stronger. That's just kind of the way it is. We know that. If we take shortcuts and compromise, what's going to happen on game day? It's going to come back to haunt us, isn't it? We know that as well. But how many of us apply that same kind of diligence and self-discipline to the spiritual life? Do we train ourselves to godliness? Or is maybe a little bit more hit and miss? Do we spend time digging into His Word? Do we surrender to His plans? If we continue to pursue God, spend time seeking Him daily and follow Him, we will become more and more like Jesus. And if we're off again, on again, we won't be prepared, believe me, for the challenges of life. It's just that simple. So Hebrews 11:6, a good verse here, tells us, "Without faith it is impossible to please God, because anyone who comes to Him must believe that He exists and that He rewards those who earnestly seek Him." God rewards us when we seek Him. And a consistent life leads to both internal transformation and external influence. So let's strive to take action and do the little things that lead to excellence. Let's move those chains this week, Coach. Hey, we'll see you next time.